Hello, everyone. I want to take a moment to say Happy New Year to you all and reflect on what has happened in 2019 and what's going to happen in 2020. So, first of all, it has been a very slow year. I have not done nearly as much as I wanted to. There were some toxic things and people in my life, but those are going to get removed, and I hope to bring a lot more research, a lot more progress in 2020. Looking at the year ahead, one thing I want to point to is the updated website. I actually updated this back in September. I realized that I'm not the greatest vlogger, so instead, what I'll be doing is posting more research on the website. So if you haven't checked the website, please check it out and check it from time to time. The second thing I hope to knock out is the second book called The Ponzi Factor Slicers. Slicers because it's going to slice through the common myths. Initially, the thought was that it's very similar to the Ponzi Factor Debating Finance Junkies vlog I did exactly a year ago, actually. But then I thought about it and said, let me make it a little more entertaining. I've always had this fantasy of where me, Warren Buffett, the Google boys, and Elon Musk are going to be sitting at a table, and I'm going to just simply question them about how do they feel about the fact that they never paid their shareholders. Well, needless to say, that's not going to happen anytime soon, and even if I was a mega celebrity, I would have a hard time sitting at a table with all those people. So I decided to make the Ponzi Factor Slicer part fiction and part nonfiction. The nonfiction part is going to be, of course, the finance information, finance data. The fiction part is me kidnapping Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Google boys, maybe even Facebook boy too, and making it also into an entertaining story. So that's coming this year. So be on the lookout for that. Lastly, I will also offer some trading slash investing slash gambling advice from time to time. One thing that keeps coming up, which I wasn't really expecting at all with the book, is readers writing me afterwards and asking me for investment advice, which are questions I shun from because it was certainly not a part of the plan, certainly not what I wrote the Ponzi Factor. But it's a question that keeps coming up, and I do know some tricks I've picked up along the way, and I'm happy to share what I know. And one of those tricks is called a cash secured put. I'll just share it with you right now, and here's how it works. If you want to buy a non-Ponzi asset like IBM that's trading at $134, don't buy it for $134. Sell a put option at $133 for 86 cents a share that expires about a week from now. So two things are going to happen. One, if the price goes up and never drops to 133 by next week, you'll keep the 86 cents a share. So you'll just keep the premium. Two, if the price drops below 133 or to 133, you'll keep the premium of 86 cents a share, of course, but you'll also need to get the stock at $133 a share. But you will be getting the stock at 133 rather than 134. I'm not going to go into the details of this. You can research it yourself. It's called a cash secured put. So it is advantageous in terms of, hey, if you want it at 134, you don't have to get it at 134. You can either sell an option and get the premiums, or sell an option, get the premiums, and get it at 133. But I will also add that you will need some capital to do this. You will have to actually be able to afford 100 shares of IBM. I'm also going to try to publish a comprehensive database on non-Ponzi assets and high-yielding dividend stocks that also do legitimate buybacks, companies that basically pay dividends and buy back stocks without printing more. So that's a year ahead. Sometimes we have these goals and we imagine how things happen, but they don't always happen the way that we imagined. I mean, it turns out that the road's a little longer, the road's a little rougher, the hill's a little steeper. But you know what? You just got to keep going, right? You just got to keep going. Look, I'm not going anywhere. I apologize for a slow year. And like I said before, I will be ruthless, I will be relentless, and I will finish with my shield or on it. Thank you all for the support, and hope you all have a great new year and a prosperous 2020 as well.
Bye.